We are doing transformations. Alright, transformations, you pretty much done before, okay? And we are more doing stuff in class than in your notes. So we'll be doing some discoveries over each transformation so you can kind of discover these things. But these are the main, what you're going to write down is the main things that I wanted you to get out of each transformation. So this one will just be over transformations and translations, okay? This will be transformations and translations. Alright, so it's a couple of vocabulary words I need you to know for transformations. Transformations, alright, so we have the pre-image. The pre-image is the original image. Okay, the original image. The image is the new image, okay? So after you transform it, that's called the image, okay? Then prime is the symbol that indicates it is the image. So for example, if I just wrote point A, this would be my pre-image. And then if I translated, reflected, rotated, dilated, whatever I did to it, my new point would be point A prime. That little symbol is prime. That apostrophe is prime, and this would be my image. Okay. So what I just explained to you goes for any transformation. Now we're going to talk about translation specifically. What's a common word for translation? Okay, you should have said slide. Okay, so the common word for translation is slide. So really what I just did right there is a translation. Alright, so we're going to do an example. Okay, so this right here is an example. Okay, and to say move to the left 3 and up 5 is not how you would say a translation, even though you're describing one. We have two types of ways that you would describe a translation in geometry. We have mapping notation and vector notation. So mapping notation looks like this. Okay, with mapping notation, if I wanted to say this exact same thing, move to the left 3 and up 5, they usually start off with your original coordinate, which was an X and a Y coordinate. And then you say, okay, I want you to change, but I want you to change my X to the left 3. So since to the left would be negative, so minus 3. And then up 5, so that would be my Y. And since it's up, it would be plus 5. So instead of writing move to the left 3 and up 5, I would write it in this notation or vector notation.
What's your most favorite of all?
The kind I have with you.
Me too.
At last, automatic reusable hair color. New Preference Mousse Absolute. One push automatically mixes pure color dyes. Easy to apply. To retouch roots or use again. The luminous color will shine. New Preference Mousse Absolute by L'Oreal. Perfect.
Okay, most of the time your notes are just your notes, period. But this is what I want you to do out of the textbook, okay? And so we'll look at these to kind of make sure you understood translations.